kwa sauti hizo za parapanda.
On the historic day of 9th April 2013,
Kibaki,
when the country witnessed the transition of power from the then President Mwai Kibaki to Uhuru Kenyatta, the then outgoing President Emilio Stanley Mwai Kibaki emerged from State House, Nairobi, in his presidential escort, flying the national flag to the Moi International Sports Center, Kasarani, for the inauguration of the president-elect, President Uhuru Kenyatta. The immediate former president was the last to arrive at Kasarani, where he inspected a guard of honor for the last time, mounted by the 3 detachments of the KDF, for the final lap of honor by Kibaki as the head of state. As his hours in office were coming to a close, Kibaki's demeanor did not betray him. He took everything by stride. Throughout the ceremony, he looked prepared to exit office, appeared composed as he had handed over the instruments of power to his successor Uhuru Kenyatta. His half-a-century political career ended. The aide-de-camp in ceremonial red military gear also shifted to President Uhuru's side. An aide in civilian clothes accompanied former President Mwai Kibaki instead. But hours later, after handing over the ceremonial sword and constitutional signifying a change of guard,
to most sincerely thank my wife, Mama Rusi Kibaki, and my entire family for their unwavering support over the years.
Kibaki returned to the house on the hill as a former president. He no longer flew the white presidential standard, which had earlier on been lowered as President Uhuru Kenyatta was oited, and which the then Chief of Defense Forces Julius Karangi handed to the former president as an appreciation.
Anapokea bendera hiyo. Tumshangilie kwa makofi Mheshimiwa Mwai Kibaki.
And when Kibaki's presidential standard was lowered and handed to him, he appeared not to be aware that his aide was no longer behind him. Kibaki then became the first to leave State House to receive his successor for the luncheon and officially handed over State House residence.
I looking forward to being back on golf course because for the last 10 years, we have been off and we have clubs heaping up.
As the country mourns the death of the 3rd President of the Republic of Kenya, who served as a member of parliament for 50 years, many have celebrated Kibaki as a great statesman, a public officer who transformed the economy of the country. Angela Cheror, K24 TV, Nairobi.